Hey guys, Huzzy bringing you another video. Welcome back to the main account. Gonna be an interesting game. We scale pretty damn well. They scale okay as well. I think we might have slight advantage. Well, Zed can sometimes be useless in late game. We'll see. We're playing Mr. Vlad. I wanted a bit more AP champion on our comp, and to be honest, today's been a bit annoying. We've been playing against a bunch of Auroras, and just basically the meta in top lane is just play stuff that other things can't do anything to you. So we're playing Vlad. Cassante might still bully me a lot, but we should be able to scale. Hopefully. I don't think Yunara... Was Yunara banned? No. Yunara wasn't banned or picked. And neither AD carry picked it, but they both picked hyperscalers. That's funny.
A harvest moon, so aptly named.
And Mel's a little bit too strong. I think in recent history, if ever I say arcane champions, people like get a twitch in their eye. I think people absolutely hate Mel and Mbessa. They are not the most healthy champions, to say the least, in design. So I think we will go a Leandri eventually this game, but I think we just prioritize CDR, because that's kind of Vlad's bread and butter. You don't mind Mbessa? Oh, she's awful. The mobility creep is just ludicrous on that champion. It is not okay. I think she'd be healthier if the electrocute burst build wasn't a thing. But that kind of just makes her more unhealthy.
My cup is half empty.
We have played also against a Cassante today. A bunch of the annoying champions literally just today. I think it's been a Cassante, 2 Auroras. Alright, I saw Xin here, so I'm not under immediate threat, so I don't actually have to put a ward down, which is nice. If you see the enemy jungler, you know the Mel's not going to roam. You see Alistair's in bot lane, save the ward. Because, you know, putting a ward down, you're using its resources time. And if you don't need to use it at that moment, you can save it for when you don't know things. Hey, Winfang. That has used double sums. Mel is alive, so I presume hopefully she's flashed or something. Did he get that? I don't even know if he got that. Yes. Very good. Not good. Hopefully we don't have another losing bot lane. Don't do a lot of damage to this Cassante, do I? But again, my goal will not be dealing a lot of damage to him in the early game, because he's probably going to just rush an MR item. He'll be able to damage me a lot if he can stay on me, but the idea will be rush cooldown reduction, so I'll be too slippery and I'll just be free farming, and then eventually we then will be able to walk over him, hopefully. We'll see. The empowered Qs do a lot of damage. Obviously, he's not bought any items yet, so I could see Xin being top. What the heck's flash is that, bro? That was terribly played by the Xin. Complete panic. No thought at all. Just complete panic. To be honest, I don't even think Diana needed to flash after him. So there, you know, I saw the play before me. I remained really calm. I saw my Diana was nearby. She pinged that she was nearby. So I just played it really calm, baited them in to be like, yo, hit me, hit me. You know, I could have W'd and, like, just walked away with Ghost. Yeah, I got a gank. Oh, my God. I could have just, you know, basically survived it without much interaction. But I saw the play was potentially on. So I went, let's do it, baby.
I'm absolutely livid.
Doesn't take any damage. He literally just doesn't take any damage.
Let's pool our efforts.
Okay. I think he just pressed W and it just negates everything. Fair enough. Fair. I do think if someone had to be like, Huz, what do I think is the silliest kit in League of Legends? Cassante. I do think, genuinely, I'm not saying it because we're just against him this game. No. If I had to name one champion, I think Cassante has the dumbest kit. Oh, there's the bug. Everyone on my team will be hearing me bass right now. Sorry, team.
Please let it all out.
He's gone Merc Treads Rush. Do 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 do. He's trying to hold it, by the way. Probably because he actually just wants to fight me. I actually was thinking about playing Poppy, by the way, but then Poppy was already taken by my support. Wish he didn't take it.
A vital decision.
I feel like Trin is the worst kit. Trin barely has a kit. Like, that's the thing with Trin. But that's just an old champion. You need basic champions. I think, again, you need basic champs to exist. Hopefully people do realize that. Oh no, I'm going to miss a plate. I'm not going to get there. Not bad. That's 120 whatever gold that I should have had. The thing is, like, so how do I say? You need basic champions. You need complicated champions. You need basic champions. I think where the error has happened recently is, for some reason, basic champions are just too strong. Because historically, basic champions kind of capped out. The higher rating you got, they just kind of felt more useless. And that's what they should, because players are better. Outplay potential happens. And you're like, well, I can't do that much. I'm playing Garen. I'm playing Warwick. But because of balance, you can play whatever you want, and arguably, why would you play complicated champions when a basic champion can just kind of half the time stand still and do a better job? And being a basic champion, you can replicate that behavior nearly every game you play it. I'm ghosting. I'm ghosting. We're running. We're running. Oh. I think, again, that's what people... I think some people understand it, but I think that's what it is to me, is basic champions should feel almost like a punishment the higher rating you play on them. And that's what they used to be. Like, you know, used to be even in Diamond, you used to laugh if you saw a Master E. Now, when I've been 250 LP Master, I see a Master E and go, oh, Jesus, we probably lost the game. And that just shouldn't really be what it is, I would say, in the Apex tiers. You know?
Let it all
Weird,
out.
but yeah. So So I don't have any sums, don't have my ultimate, so I have to be a little bit careful right now. Obviously, I'm still very slippery. I'm probably dead because Cassante is air and balance. Dumbest kit in the game. Full tank. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. That went well. Wow, good job. I guess I did say I needed to be careful, but to be honest, I'm just not expecting a tank to do that level of damage. That's all. How did the Teemo game go? Terribly. Terribly. Last game we picked Teemo because we thought we were against, I think, a Jax. Turns out it was a Soraka mid, Pantheon support, Jax jungle. So then I was against an Aurora and I simply couldn't do a thing. Got 0 ganks and 0 help. And the moment that Teemo is lower range than Aurora, so you're trying to run up to do any damage to her, she just presses QE and you do, you take over half your health at level 2. So, that was not the most fun game.
My cup is half empty.
This Zed's doing pretty well. Why do you keep coming top lane? He's 0-3, so he might just be a bit tilted.
So aptly named.
So we already got Feat of Strength, because for some reason, Xin came top. Which just gave us, I think, another objective. Dragon, maybe? Yeah, I think Dragon. And then we're going to get First Blood Tower anyway, in bot lane, which is great. So because Xin, you can definitely tell the mentality, he's like, I'm going to go top lane. I'm just going to chill. The game is in our favor. I'm playing Vlad who scales. This is going well. We know Xin was near top side, so why would I risk myself and walk over here when there could be a Xin just sitting here or sitting here? There's no point. Oh, he's down there. You went from gold to emerald playing Cassante. Needless to say, you felt slightly boosted playing the champ. Oh, he's ridiculous. He is ridiculous. Okay, that's his TP. So now that my lane opponent is leaving, I push. So this is a free game, but we've had some rough games today, so I will happily take a free one. Again, we can't lighten it up because they do have a bunch of overpowered champions, so never think the game's over before it actually is. The stronger the enemy champions, the higher potential of a comeback they have. I want to try and get as many little plates as possible. Obviously, we did miss the first one, which is bad. But more plates, more gold. Obviously. Right, that'll have to do, because he will be back. Kaenic Rooken first item. Why did Cassantes do this? The Cassante earlier did this too. I don't get it. It's not even that good of an item. Why was like the AoE MR item I think would have been better. I need to buy my first item. Does everyone like my Superman cut? I like my Superman cut. You're looking for a new champ to blind pick in top lane. Any recommendations? Gragas. But the problem with Gragas is a recommendation, but he does struggle if someone picks something very tower damage orientated, I would say. So that would be the only thing I'd be careful about. Heck.
I've got you under my skin.
They're just grouping, huh? Okay. Wait. Severe was on a shutdown and she was 0-0. What? Okay. Funny when that happens. Obviously, I naturally will look to group, but we want to group when Vladimir himself has a decent amount of strength. I'd say minimum you want to be his level 11. And realistically, I'd like to be 2 items. That's a bad death by Zed. So without the games going, I think I'm going to have to group a little bit before I wanted to, but that's fine. Can't always go to complete plan. We got Dragon up in 30, so this is a good time to do this. I would like to go back. I'm cooldown reduction and head over to Dragon. So I am going to group a little bit before I'd like to. I am level 11, but I don't have 2 items. But that's fine. Was Mel just sitting in a bush? What the heck? I don't love that use of Rift Herald. I accidentally let go. I accidentally let go of my, I think, W or whatever then. I kind of mucked up my engage, but it doesn't really matter. So I don't actually think we played that great. I definitely didn't, and we still aced them. So this is what I would say if you are looking to ever pick up Vladimir. Please group. It hurts. It literally physically hurts me when I see Vladimir's just split push the entire game. Is he strong in 1v1s? Yes. Is he stronger in team fights? Yes. One, he does AoE damage, so you're naturally good at team fights, but it's more also the premise you make your teammates stronger. So many people I just think miss it with Hemo Plague. This guy is so tilted. With Hemo Plague, when you impact a target, so when you use your ultimate, whoever's infected by it, they take 10%, right now, they take 10% increased damage from all sources for 4 seconds. 10% extra damage to your team in a team fight is an insane amount of damage. It's crazy. Nice W. Nice E. Damn, that Alistair got destroyed. Literally. Again, Seraph's Rush Mel, so she does 0 damage. Oh, it's all sources. That's why it's broken. Why Vladimir is ridiculous in team fights. And it's why for years I've always been like, why is this Vladimir just split pushing? Is Vladimir a champion that, you know, you want to hyperscale yourself, get level 16, almost like a Kale? Yeah. But can you win a game at level 12, level 13, level 14 by grouping with a Vlad? Yeah. Yes, you can. I think a lot of Vladimir players miss that. Hello, Cassante. How are we doing? Yeah, that Poppy played that basically perfect. Ever seen a cow fly? You know what I'm actually really looking forward to when Kiddo is born, and obviously, you know, for the first few months they kind of just do only a few things, you know, cry, sleep, and eat, and that's basically it. But when, you know, they become a proper little human, I don't know, I'm genuine in, I cannot wait to be like, let's watch Dumbo together for the first time, let's watch Aladdin, let's watch whatever, like, that's going to be so much fun.
Let's pool our
I knew it, dude, because you're so tilted. I just knew that was happening because of how tilted they are. When people are tilted, they do really dumb plays, and I'll be honest, the Alistair gave that away. They're all here. If my W came back on cooldown, damn, that would have been sick. And boom. Let's go. Huge. But yeah, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to show them, you know, I'm gonna describe something and you guys will be like, right, what am I describing? So watch it, it's an episode, and you know, it begins, and at the end of the episode, the characters are running away. They're being attacked by a flock of birds. And then one of the characters protects another character, holds them tight, not letting them get hurt. And then one of the characters electrocutes the other character to bring them back. It's episode 1 of Pokemon. Yes, Tentry got it right. I'll be watching that with Kiddo in I don't know, a year or two time. I don't know how old you're supposed to. I have no idea how old they're going to be. But yeah, I'll be watching that, hopefully with them for the first time. Indoctrinating them to Pokemon. And yes, I will be doing the thing that I get the 3 plushies, and they when they can crawl, they will go and pick their starter Pokemon. It's a very important choice. I'm a Charmander starter. Queen Pleb is a Bulbasaur starter. So hey, if the kid chooses Squirtle, should be all starters, all gens. Nah, I'm only picking the best one. I'd maybe allow Gen 2. You enjoyed the hot dog eating competition on Twitter. Thank you. Maya was very confused. I've actually had a bunch of people ask me, will I push them to play League of Legends? No. And not because, like, I love League. League's a fantastic game, but I know how toxic this game is, and would I want my own kid to experience that? Hell no. If Riot ever did really clamp down on it, and they kind of got rid of it, sure. It's a great game. But I just don't think Riot wants to ever do that. This is in, like, holy moly.
A vital decision.
Yeah, boy. What? I'm pushing.
My cup is
So yeah,
empty.
this game we've kind of done, and I will say it's because of how today's gone. I've had a lot of not interactive top lane experiences today, and I saw there was a Cassante picked, I think, and I was like, screw that. I don't want to interact with a Cassante. So I will put my hands up and say I've just joined the non-interactive team because I don't want to play against a Cassante. Guess what? It's worked. The more OP a champion is, the less you actually have to play against them, the better. Because an OP champion is always going to win against you in a pure fight. So how do you beat OP things? By not engaging with them. But no, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to just being just normal life, obviously, but I'm also just looking forward to, like, doing, like, me, Queen Pleb, and Maya went on a walk the other day. We walked to a post office. We don't have one nearby, so it was literally like we were out for like an hour and a half walking there and back to a post office because we have none nearby. And you know, I was proper decked out as a dad, like proper. I had a backpack on. I had my bum bag that had all like the Maya stuff in it. And you know, I'm just gonna casually kill this guy because I don't really know what his plan is. We had my bum bag on that had all Maya's treats and dog bags in. I had a backpack on with water and stuff for Queen Pleb. Maya was tied to my bum bag. I was like, I feel like a dad right now. And then give it a few months and there'll be a buggy being pushed as well. Good times. Yeah, this has turned into a pretty straightforward game, but you know, when they have a 1-9 jungler, a 3-7 male with a build that's not going to do any damage, it should be easy. Dude, this Poppy, I will say, has played really well. Noticeably well. Oh yeah, I'll be wearing baby around my chest. Hell yeah, dude. Wrap me in. GG! This is a better game. GG! Let's go. Also, the sub number is on its way down. I think I mentioned this earlier, but today is the subpocalypse. 30 days ago today was the subathon. So, yeah. Trying to just remain chill about it. I'm going to do my best and just try to make good content to hopefully get that sub number kind of back to an okay level. But yeah. Well done, team. Pretty good game. Anything worth knowing? Yeah, plus 19. So my MMR is struggling a bit, I think, because we are losing a few games more than we are winning at the moment. We went 726, 19k damage, so decent damage, and, you know, we weren't involved in every fight, so I'm fine with that. The Zed is a Zed main with a negative win rate. The Diana also doesn't really play Diana. Cassante was a one-trick Gangplank, but played Cassante instead. That Mel's got a 40% win rate on Mel in over 60 games. But yeah, overall, pretty nice. In an ideal world, if you maintained 1k subs, would you be able to stay as a streamer forever? Yes. If someone told me right now, right, you sign this contract and you're on 1,000 Twitch subs a month, but you'll never go above that, but you won't go below it, I would sign that contract in a heartbeat. Because it's consistency, you know, and that's just something that I don't have. So yeah, I think I would try to continue to be a streamer because, you know, I never thought I was going to be a content creator forever. My plan was never to be one forever. But the thing that I've realized, you know, I am job hunting at the moment and stuff. But one thing I know, and, you know, I'm looking forward partially to have a different job and do something new. But one of the biggest, if not the biggest benefit of being a content creator, and it's the same benefit about being self-employed, is the freedom to do stuff kind of when you want. And obviously, I do 2 videos a day. I on average stream 4 or 5 times a week, and it's typically in the same time slots and stuff. But, you know, when Kiddo is here, if Kiddo needs to do something, if Kiddo has an appointment, and being a content creator, you could just kind of schedule whatever you need. But obviously, the negatives is you don't have full control over your salary, pay. You know, I'm not in control of the websites, Twitch and YouTube. I have no say in the algorithm, so if my content is seen or not. So, you know, no sick pay, no parental paternity leave, none of that, obviously. So, yeah. But if there was the consistency, like we had a few years ago, I think I would like to, but I just don't think that's a reality. But you never know. But anyway, that's going to be it. If you guys did enjoy, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace. Restore our glory to live forever. Bring down the dark regime. I know how to unleash eternal power. Lead us to